Hello dear Cancer, and welcome to your March 2018 tarot readings. Dear Cancer, if you are new to my channel, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you are notified every time I release a new video. So let's get started, dear Cancer, and let's see how's the month going to be. So fix your seat belts and we are going to take off. Well, the weather conditions are so-so. At the beginning, to take off is going to be a bit difficult, but then we are going to try to make the safe landing, dear Cancer. So what's the first week's energy, my dear Cancer? The first week's energy is seeing you not sure of yourself. And why is that so? Is it because of the full moon that has started? And that has left an impact on you, my dear Cancer, that you feel a bit moody, a bit, closed. You feel, that typical Cancerian closing up when things don't go according to their wishes. It's something of that sort, my dear Cancer. And you have to take care of that, because the more you close what's happening, the less you can solve what is troubling you. So you have to be open to the solutions, and you have to say, show me the problems, I have lots of solutions, now where are the problems? Yes, so you should have that attitude in the first week, because the first week's energy are those a bit sluggish, a bit, too, how do you say, a bit closed, and you don't feel so nice inside of you. You prefer to be a bit melancholic, a bit, like things are not working my way. You feel as if, things are not at all going as per your wishes. But then it's never like that. And you know what? These obstacles that are going to come in the first week for you, these have a reason, my dear Cancer, because when obstacles come your way, they come for two things. The first thing, my dear Cancer, is when an obstacle comes your way, it tests your capacity to overcome them. Yeah. So if you close yourself, you're not going anywhere. You're just going to sit in front of the obstacle and admire it. And you know what? It's not ice. This obstacle is not ice that you admire it and it's going to melt in front of you. No, it's a roadblock. And because of that, what is going to happen is that if you're just looking at it and not doing anything, it's just going to look at you and you're going to look at it. And that's it. No one is going anywhere with it, my dear Cancer. So what you have to do over here is you have to prove, you have to wake up those inner capacities that you have, and you have them. Just believe in yourself, believe in your capacities, my dear Cancer. And the second point, why the roadblocks come into our path, if they keep coming, means we are not on the right path and they want to change our direction. They want us to think, give it a thought. What's happening? Why every time I try and it's not working out? If you're doing it every time and if it's not working out, maybe it's not the good thing for you to do. Why be stubborn? Sometimes it happens, I want to climb the mountain, I want to climb the mountain. You fall, everything, and then you climb the mountain and then you realize when you're up there, oh, I climbed the wrong mountain, I wanted to be on that one. Far off somewhere, yes? So sometimes the blocks come for that also in our lives. They just come to change the direction, so that we change the direction or we change the perspective. We change our attitude of looking at our problems. If you admire your problems like babies, they are going to grow. But if you are like a doctor, that I'm going to treat that problem, I'm going to get them right once and for all. Deal with it and treat them immediately before they grow and you don't have any space then. They take all the space around you, inside of you, in your mind, in your body, and around you also. It affects others. So this first week's energy, please deal with it carefully, deal with it positively, my dear Cancer. because this is what the universe wants you to do. Positive attitude. No matter what is happening, it is happening for a higher purpose. It is happening for a better purpose. It is happening for a better evolution of you. Because what is happening is that after the first week, we are going to the second week. And in the second week, maybe you were looking for some answers in the first week, which were, putting you down. You are looking for those, or you will be given very sharp answers right on your face. You get the rapid response and you're like, oof, oh, I get the answer. And, like it comes directly on you. Yes, something related to a kind of it's like a rapid response coming. What something you have been wondering comes rapidly to you in the second week. It's like the verdict is announced. So the energy is that of a verdict in the second week. And so immediately some responses are coming to you. If you have been having a court case, well, the verdict is going to be announced for you. And things are going to come clear and just. So if you have done something good, it's going to be clear and just on you. But if things have not been very positive, if you were not quite on the right page, I would say, then you will have to be a bit strong. Yes, strong means people are going to tell the verdict upon you, and you will have to know how you are going to deal with it. And I really feel that Cancerians have this wonderful sense of diplomacy in which they can deal with things. So when it comes to you, your diplomacy skills, they can work for you, my dear Cancer. And what's happening is that because of this energy of the first and the second week, like having this kind of roadblock, and then the verdict coming, somebody announcing the verdict, the results are coming for what you were expecting. You were impatient for something and it's coming your way in the second week, and this is leading to an evolution for you in the third week. These two things are somehow propelling you into the third week, where you're evolving, where you're climbing, and where it's going to be a successful energy week, the third week. Because it's very strange, see how the divine works actually. We start like feeling, oh no, things are not fine, nothing is fair, nothing is good, and then you get something on your face, and then or maybe something good or bad depending upon what you have done. Yes, and then you just get up and you say enough is enough, and you just get up and you start climbing. That means with this persistence you are climbing, you are going higher and higher in life. So you were pushed down just so that it's like you are pushed in the water, just for you to realize until and unless you don't beat your hands and legs, you're not going to be propelled up. You have to propel up. Yes? So that fire has to be there. That fire that takes you higher. Yes, my dear Cancer, and this is going to happen with you in the third week. This tremendous patience that you have, and this tremendous determination and persistence that you had, my dear Cancer, is working in your favor in the third week, because it is leading you to climb the steps. Wonderful. You have done a good job there, my dear Cancer, because the third week's energy is all about that. The third week's energy is all about climbing socially, sentimentally, professionally, and getting your health in order. Spiritual elevation also is expected in the third week, my dear Cancer, and this is a wonderful energy as far as you want to evolve, and evolve positively, because evolution should always be positive. Otherwise it is regression, isn't it, my dear Cancer? And with this energy, where are you going? You are going to the fourth week. Now this fourth week's energy is circular energy, dear Cancer. It is just a circle. And what is this circle about, dear Dear Cancer, what is this circle about? The circle is about karma. The circle is about what you had sowed and what you are reaping, my dear Cancer. What did you sow? This is what you're going to reap in the 4th week. If you have sowed something nice, it's going to be coming back to you in the form of a gift from the universe. And if it was not something nice, it will also come back to you as the lesson from the universe, my dear Cancer. So you have to be ready for the cause and effect. Yes, I also see some Cancerians making reconciliations, like patching up with somebody of their past or returning back to the past. It's all about going to the past in order to heal the past, the near past, okay, not very further, the near past, in order to come back to the present and deal with it so that it gets sorted out once and for all. You have found the solution and you say, yes, that's it, and now I am getting rid of this. Or what am I going to do with it? Am I keeping it? Am I leaving it? Am I giving it to someone else? Whatever it is related to in your life. Here I'm speaking material speaking, but otherwise related to maybe a sentimental issue. In your near past, you have not dealt with it. There are still open ends, loose ends, so you have to go and tie them up, or you have to cut the ties. You have to do it once and for all, my dear Cancer. You cannot, keep on being, oscillating rather, yeah, in the past and back to the present and going back to the past, because things are not sorted out there, my dear Cancer. So you will have to sort them out, my dear. Because this is how you will be free in the present, and then you can go towards the future, my dear Cancer. So the energy of the 4th week is about returning. It's a returning energy of returns. And the returns happen when there is something in the past. What you do returns back in front of you. It goes like that, isn't it? Yes. Yes. So it's that way. So if you have done something nice, it's coming here. And then here. So this is what is going to happen, my dear Cancer, for you in the 4th week. It's all about something from the past coming up, cropping up, so that you deal with it once and for all, so that you give an okay for whatever you have thought about it, whether it is to go ahead or to stop there. Be it in your work field, be it in your sentimental life, whatever it is, you will have to deal with it in the 4th week. And it is a better thing to do. Somewhere I also see some of the Cancerians patching up with somebody whom they have left in the past. They realize something and they say, or they meet that person accidentally. Nothing is by accident though. The universe plays games, okay? Yes, so this is going to be like that somehow you meet them and suddenly it happens and you realize how much they were good to you and you were good to them and you were, meant to be together. Some kind of patching up is seen in the 4th week. Of course, the cards can tell you the energies, but what you do is all up to you after all. Yes, the energies come and the energies go, because that's why I was in one of the videos, somebody said, why are you scaring people? I never like to, if there are some very negative cards, I try to really make them mild. But it's not about scaring, it is about preparing. It's like you go to a doctor or, the doctor says that, well, if you don't stop this and this, you are prone to get this and this in future. So is the doctor scaring you? Would you say to the doctor, oh, doctor, you're scaring us? No. the poor doctor is just trying to tell you is that take good care of yourself. Yes? So it's not about scaring, it's about caring, I feel. It's more about caring, because you care, you tell it, okay? And so I kind of found it funny, but yes, that's not my, you know, that's not my path to scare you. It's just to prepare you, because what has to happen as it is, it happens. But if we know the energies, we can, you know, position ourselves. It's like they announce on the weather forecast, well, tomorrow it's going to snow a lot in this region, so please avoid, or there's going to be, the winds are going to be too strong, so please avoid going on so and so, and or take those and those precautions, such and such precautions. So you have to know that if somebody, even any of the tarot readers are telling you something, they are not telling this to you to scare you. They are just trying to, you know, make you aware. Of course, the way of telling is different. Some can be very direct and, you know, and then you feel like, wow, then you better not watch it, okay? But some of them can be, yeah, I mean, some of them know how to deal with it and tell you in a different way. But nobody wants to harm you. It's just everybody is doing their job of just making you aware of what are the energies of the month. And so my humble request would be, please, you know, don't take it. Otherwise, we are not here to scare you. I mean, at least I'm not here to scare you. No one else is, I suppose. None of the readers here are there to scare you. It is just to prepare for the energies of the month. And this is how we have to deal with them, right? So please don't take it otherwise, all right? And I have a very strong belief, if you permit, I can share it with you, is that no matter what the energies of the cards are, at the end, who is the master of our lives is us, okay? And we have tremendous capacities to deal with whatever difficulties come our way. And if we have the faith in ourselves, if we depend on the strength inside of us, we can overcome just any obstacle, be it any obstacle. You will overcome it, but you will have to have the confidence. As far as you are confident, you will achieve things in life. The moment you start with self-doubt, you almost reduce the chances by 50%. Then you say 50-50, yes? But when you have the tremendous this thing that I'm going to do that, if your teacher tells you, for example, if you're a student and your teacher tells you, oh, you are so bad at this subject, I don't think you're going to pass. And you say, okay, fine. And you just study so hard. And you come out maybe with the best marks in the class, with the best points you score, best grades you score in the class. So believe in yourself, my dear Cancer. This month is going to teach you to believe in yourself, in your capacities, in the tremendous patience and the tremendous capacities and the qualities that you have inside of you. And the 4th week's energy, my dear Cancer, is all about that, is all about the returns. So whatever you had not been able to give a result to, resolve them in the 4th week. Don't keep on lingering and, you know, stagnating, because whatever stagnates afterwards, it stings and it breeds microbes and mosquitoes too. Yes, it decays rather. So basically my small suggestion to you would be, my dear Cancer, is that deal with all these things once and for all. Like that you do all your spring cleaning in the month of March, like that you are ready for the month of April with full swing and full energy and full confidence. Till you don't cut out with the past, you cannot live your present without all those things attached to you from everywhere. And you cannot further progress into your future with all those things that were attached that you didn't resolve. So please do that work, my dear Cancer. My request to you for this month. So thank you, dear Cancer, for being there and for following through the readings, and for all the messages. I read them, and I love each message that you send. And I'm sorry when I don't answer, because many a times I don't get time to answer, but I try my level best, whatever I can, before going to sleep at night. I will try to message you all, because I read them, and after that, as many as I can answer, I will answer. So please do like, share, comment, and please be good to yourself, because you're lovely people. So do justice to yourself, please. Okay, dear Cancer? Take good care of yourself, and I am going to see you with the message of the universe in the same month, for the month of March. And after, I'm going to see you with our readings for the month of April. Until then, take good care of yourself, and happy spring cleaning. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.